Hello, Morning Rush regulars. Thanks for being here on Facebook. And if you're on 97.5 WCOS.com this morning, thanks for being there. You know, we bring you tomorrow's show today so we can get you thinking about, so you can be a part of the show tomorrow and give us some of your input. But also we kind of hash out some of the stories we're thinking about covering for tomorrow. Now, by the way, here's Kelly Nash.
Good morning.
And Tumbleweed's running the camera. Thank you, Weed.
You're welcome.
All right, so for tomorrow's show, and we had some pretty good holdovers, but I've lost my list. I got to find that.
Oh, no.
And my stack of papers over here. I know this is unsightly, but this is the stack of papers and notes and whatnot. All right, so, but you had some other stuff we could talk about as well.
Always have a lot of content that we can go through as weird stories and interesting stories. We have a story here today out of Wyoming, Pennsylvania's Wyoming Valley West School District. And according to this, they have turned down a local businessman's offer. He offered to pay $22,000 for the kids who owed debt for the lunch.
Okay.
The school said no.
No.
We're not
Your
taking
money's
it
no good here.
because we're trying to teach the kids and their parents that there are no free lunches. You've got to pay your own way. What do you think about that?
That's not a bad position for the school. Wow. But we're going to get a lot of pushback there because a lot of those kids are going to be underprivileged. They're going to be in houses that don't have a lot of extra money. Or maybe the moms and dads are mishandling the money that they're getting, whether they're getting it from the job or a state or whatever. So, but the children, it's about the children, Kelly. You can't let the children pay the price. They have to eat.
I feel like the Morning Rush regulars. Now, this is not the majority of the country per se. The Morning Rush regulars, though, I believe they're going to say, this is a good thing. Do not help the kids. Let the kids pull themselves up by their bootstraps. If they have to get a summer job to pay it off, do it.
No, I don't think that's what they're going to say.
Really?
I think they're going to say, look, let the children eat. Let's take your studies out of this and your politics and your lessons. Just
Okay.
let the children eat. That's what I think they're going to say because probably it's underprivileged children.
Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
In the meantime, we've got South Carolina's dirtiest beaches.
This is going to be so upsetting to me because I love this state so much. But I remember as a kid going to Myrtle Beach and playing beneath one of those big drains that comes off of right in the heart of Myrtle Beach. I don't know what street it was on. But plainly you could see there was oil film on top of it and nastiness. It came right off the street. I remember playing in that. And by the way, I'm healthy. See? So, let's not protect our children too much. But I don't think we want to play into the filth off of the street.
Well, tomorrow morning, 7:15, we'll get you the list of the dirtiest beaches in South Carolina, and maybe you can add to it. We'll have 3 or 4 that are the dirtiest, but maybe you can say this, and maybe you avoid other beaches for other reasons. We still have a lot of summertime left here. People could tell you, hey, listen, don't go to this beach because it's got the rudest people, or the waves suck, or whatever it is. We'll crack down the beaches tomorrow morning.
Or if you haven't planned your trip yet and the beach comes up on the list, you might want to rethink that. So this could be helpful for our planners of beach trips yet to come.
All right. How about weirdest dates you've ever been on? We had a young man who we work with. I say work with. It's kind of a stretch that we work with him anyway. On a date, and in the middle of the date admitted she was transitioning into a female. That was an awkward date. That was a really weird date for him. He didn't know what to make of it. Tried to be cool about it, right? You don't want to make him feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's totally cool.
I remember what I had. I found out this girl was riding with me. I'm driving. She's riding dirty.
What does that mean, riding dirty?
Well, she had some stuff in her purse that...
illegal activities.
Yeah, so I ended up getting this girl out of the car. I didn't just get out of the car. I didn't trust it that she was going to... I just said, get the hell out of the car.
You kicked the girl out.
I can't get stopped. Right, I can't get stopped driving with all this in the car. I can't go to prison.
Weirdest date stories tomorrow morning, 6:30. Also, we've got a 26-year-old man who's been sentenced only to probation. I'm surprised there's not more than this. He pled guilty to posing as a 17-year-old. So he's 26.
Okay.
He's pretending to be 17. Gets into a high school, and he's suddenly the best basketball player on the team. Then he starts dating.
Didn't we see this in a Disney movie?
I don't remember that, but
Okay.
I do know that this guy was not only the best basketball player on the team, he then started dating freshmen and groping them up. Now you got a
Yeah,
26-year-old
now we got
who's
a problem.
groping 15-year-olds. And he gets probation out of this deal. It seems like he's got a lot of mental issues that probably need more than probation, maybe some sort of counseling or something.
Seems like he's got some friends that work for the judge. That's what I'm saying. How do you get just probation for that?
I don't know. Sidney Portley's his name. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who would have a lot of friends with the judge, but I don't know. If I was a parent, I'd be pretty ticked off that
That's
this
pretty
guy was
funny.
hooking up with my daughter.
Hey, listen, if you see or heard any of those stories and you got a story you want to chime in with, be sure and remember our phone number is 978-WCOS. We'll be on tomorrow morning, and we're going to start off at 6:30 with which one?
Well, the 6:30 one will be, I think, strangest dates you've been on.
We'll do that tomorrow morning on the Morning Rush, 97.5 WCOS. Thanks, Morning Rush regulars.